Hello everybody, welcome back today. And today I am in the kitchen and I'm going to make some farmer's cheese. I got some milk from the local dairy here and I'm going to try to make some farmer's cheese today. So all you're going to need to make this is a gallon of milk. Probably the raw milk would be preferable if you can get your hands on it. If not, you can use the whole milk in the store. And you're going to need a half a cup of the Heinz all natural distilled white vinegar. That's what's recommended. I'm sure you could probably use an off-label one. So I put my milk here in a stainless steel. You want to use stainless steel. It'll keep it from trying to scald, and you're going to want to use medium-low heat. And what we're going to do is stir it occasionally, and then what we're going to do is watch for a bunch of little bubbles. And it's going to probably take about 30 minutes to 40 minutes for this to happen, but you've got to be attentive to it so that you're stirring it. So we're going to wait and for it to start forming a bunch of little bubbles on the surface, and then we will add our vinegar. Okay, it looks like I'm getting some bubbles on the top. I've been keeping it stirred, but I don't think there is enough bubbles right just yet, so I'm going to let it go. I set my timer for 30 minutes. So I think I'm going to do a little bit longer, maybe 5 more minutes until it gets some more bubbles on top. Then we'll add the vinegar. Alright, I think I got enough of the small bubbles on top. I'm still stirring it to keep it from scorching. So I think I'm going to get ready and add the vinegar. Alright, I'm going to slowly add the vinegar. I've got a half a cup right here, and add it slowly. I think I'm seeing a reaction. Now it says to give it a gentle stir. You can see it's already trying to separate. See that? Can give it a gentle stir. Oh, look at that. Alright, and we have to let it set for about 60 minutes. I'm going to turn on the timer. Alright, so I added the vinegar and I let it set for 60 seconds, which is a minute. I set my timer, and it's got the color of the lime yellowish color. Now if it didn't turn like a lime yellow color, then you would need to add just a little bit more vinegar. But I've got it off the stove now, and we've got to let it cool at room temperature. Can you see how the whey and the cheese curds it's separating? So we're going to let this stand and cool to room temperature. Then what we have to do is I lined a colander with this right here is a flour sack towel. That's what I call them. And I lined the colander with it, and I'm going to drain the whey out into this pan once it has gotten to room temperature, and it'll catch all of the cheese curds up here. And then what we will do is we will squeeze all of the whey out. We'll just gather up our towel here and squeeze all of the whey out, And you can save the whey, and you can use it in your garden. A lot of people do that. Some people use it in making breads and stuff, but I've never tried that. So I think I'll just save mine for the garden. But I'm going to wait for it to cool, and then we will get started with the next process. Alright guys, it's cooled down to room temperature. You can see the cheese curds in the whey. So I'm going to pour that into here, and then we're going to strain all of the whey off of it. Alright, we've got the cheese curds in there. It looks all crumbly and stringy, but what we're going to do is we're going to take and gather this up and squeeze it and get all of the whey out. So we have to just squeeze this, try to get out all of the whey. Okay, I squeezed as much out as I could, so I'm going to set a gallon of milk on top of this, or a jug of water, and it'll help with the weight on it to press the rest of the whey out of it, the fluid. And then once it gets all out, we're going to just let it sit and see how that turns out. Probably let it sit for, I'm going to let it sit for maybe a couple hours, just depending on how long it's going to take to get all of it out. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the cheese wrapped up in my flour towel, so I'm going to unwrap this and let you see what the cheese looks like. I've got it wrapped up because I'm going to put this gallon of water on top of it. I've already gotten most of the whey out. Look at that. Look. It's supposed to be kind of crumbly, but I took a little taste of it, and see how crumbly it is? It tastes like the creamiest whole fat mozzarella. You might need to salt it, but it is so good. I'm learning how to do this, so when I make Serenity her pizzas, then we will have homemade mozzarella cheese to go on her homemade pizzas. Now let me show you the whey, everything that came out of the cheese in the pot. This is the whey, and I drained it into the pot. I'm going to put this back on top of here. And I'm using a colander. See? So, anyhow, this tastes so amazing. It is better than store-bought, guys. I know it looks ugly, but hey, looks isn't everything, right? But I am so excited to learn how to do this so I can make my own cheese, and Serenity will have cheese to go on top of her pepperoni pizza. So when this gets done, I'm going to put it in a container, put a little bit of the whey on top of it to help keep it, and put it in the fridge. So I think next time I'll maybe not flatten it out as much. I'll just do like a little round ball. And I ordered a cheese kit, so I'm going to try my hand at making other different kinds of cheeses. So this is very easy and simple to do. Trying to learn as many self-sustainable activities so that if the power does go out, the grid does go down, then I'll know how to do a lot of these things. It's all about self-sustainability. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and share and subscribe. And stay tuned for some more homesteading, self-sustainability tips. We're going to be tackling the garden probably next week, and also some herbs. Stay tuned. Bye. See you next time in the countryside.